Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you haven't been here before. Subscribe down there somewhere so that you know whenever I post videos, because they just kind of come whenever they feel like. Happy holidays. I forgot to say that. But Merry late Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa if you celebrate that, Happy really late Hanukkah. As you can see down by the title, we're talking about 17 things that made me happy in 2017, because it's the end of the year, you guys. Like, 2018 is tomorrow, yeah, but I'm just gonna jump right into my list. Number 1 on my list is something that everyone should have, and if you don't have it, then I have it for you now, and that is love. Not just in 2017, like always, but especially in 2017, where there was like kind of a lack of it and we didn't really talk about the love that existed. It's great to acknowledge, because it was definitely there. Number 2 is music. There was so many good album drops this year. Like, just off the top of my head, some of my favorite artists that dropped albums this year, like Lorde, Halsey, Lainey, like Harry Styles dropped his, Niall Horan dropped his. Like, just good stuff happened this year in music. And like, I don't know, whenever I turn on the radio, there's like always something good playing. Like, I love it. I love the music this year, I'm not gonna lie. The third thing on my list, which is actually a bit different than anything else, but it's still something that I'm really happy that I had, was Green Box Shop, which is an Afro-Latina owned business. I'm pretty sure they're based somewhere in Florida. This isn't sponsored, I just really think they're a cool business and they make really cool stuff. They make like shirts and hoodies and water bottles, I think. I'll probably like link them down in the description. But they got really popular this year after Frank Ocean wore one of their shirts, and then Lauren from Fifth Harmony wore one, and they are just really cool. I have one actually, I want to give away that they did. So I got like a really cool black t-shirt that says Black Lives Matter on it in white letters, and I like it. It's really soft. Everything that they like make is made out of like fair trade cotton, and it's good stuff for a pretty good price and for a good cause. 4 on my list, courage and confidence. I think that those 2 things helped me, especially this year. I was able to speak my mind. I really kind of stopped caring what other people think. Obviously, I'm like still aware of how the public will perceive things that I do or say, but I mean, when it comes down to it, I just did what I wanted this year. I mean, like, obviously stuff that my mom would approve of, because she's my mom and I gotta go by her rules, but I did things that made me happy, and I was confident in a lot of the stuff that I did, and I tried my best not to like stick to what everyone else was doing, to just kind of be myself, and I think that I was courageous enough to do that, and I did it pretty confidently. So yeah. Number 5 on my list, I'm really happy that I had exposure. This year I think I kind of had to make myself more aware of the things going on, and I exposed myself to those things. It wasn't really something that someone else showed me. I just wanted to be in the loop, because no one likes being out of the loop. So, you know, I filled myself in on the things going on in the world and took a stance, and I'm really happy for that, because I mean, I would have kind of been uneducated in a way, so I'm glad that I know what's up. Number 6, I'm really happy that I had experiences. I went to like a bunch of different trips my freshman year. I'm a sophomore now, so like freshman year, so end of 2016 into earlier this year, were like my first times, I think twice, that I went on trips without my parents. And I'm really glad for those experiences, because I learned a lot about myself and like other people, and I just learned a lot of things in general. I don't know, I've been trying new things and I think they're going pretty well, and it's all definitely an experience, and I think that those experiences give you a lot of like good life lessons and help to expose you to something kind of bigger than yourself. And also, I don't really go out very often, so it was kind of nice to get those experiences. And even like aside from trips, I think I got to do some pretty cool stuff this year, so I'm really happy about that. Number 7 is this right here, YouTube. I'm so happy. I started YouTube in February, and I'm so happy that I've been able to make videos and make what I think are some pretty cool videos. Like, I don't think anybody's done this before. Like, I think this is new, and like, it's not really a trend, but it's something that I'm doing because I want to. But I just like that I can do things like that, where I have the opportunity to basically do whatever I want, even if it's like dance to the Zoe 101 theme song, and I can put it up and I can tell people all over the world, like, hey, I made this, could you check it out? And you know, anybody could stumble upon my videos, you know, like, that's so crazy to me, but it's cool, and I thank you all for watching. Yeah, so number 8 is perspective. I did a lot of, like I said, traveling, some traveling, and that got me talking to a lot of other people, and I learned that, well, obviously not everybody thinks the way that I do, and not everyone agrees with me. So that being said, I was able to learn some things that other people think, other people do, just cultural differences, political differences, all sorts of things, and I'm really happy about that because it once again like broadened my horizons, educated me on some things, made me aware of some things, and I don't know, I'm really happy about that. Number 9, I'm so happy that I had an open mind. Like, basically the past 3 things that I just said, I was able to do new things, and I wouldn't have been able to do that if I was like not open to the idea of like kind of leaving my comfort zone. So, you know, I've got like people in my life that push me to do that kind of thing, and I'm glad that I was open-minded about it, and I'm glad that I'm receptive to other people and to new ideas and all that good stuff. Number 10, the big double digits, goes to, of course, my family. I'm so happy to have them. This break was a very like much needed break for me, and I've spent it pretty much around my family 24/7, and I'm super grateful for that because, I don't know, they make things pretty fun, even though they can be a little stressful, but that's, I think, what any family is. But, you know, in the end of the day, it's like I have somewhere to come home to, and I'm really happy for that, and I hope that I continue to have that forever. Number 11, I am so grateful, happy that I had support in my life. I just did, basically, I went out for all kinds of things that I wanted to do. You know, I set goals for myself. I said, I want to do this, and my friends, my family just said, okay, yeah, go ahead. You know, like, we'll support you, we'll help you to the best of our ability, and, you know, if we think it's a good idea, then we'll do it. And with support, I think, kind of comes, like, criticism or just the kind of, well, I don't think that's a great idea, maybe try something else. So I'm really glad that I had kind of that input from my family, my friends, and yeah, all that good stuff. Number 12, speaking of my friends, I'm so happy that I have good friends. Oh my gosh. My friends from church, my friends from youth group, my friends from school, my friends from the internet, the interwebs. I love all my friends, and I'm so happy that I had them because, whoa, my life would suck without y'all. If you didn't know, I love you, and I hope that you stick around me in 2018 and 19 and 20 and like so far beyond that. Like, I hope we're 50 and chilling with each other still, you know. Number 13, which I think is pretty important. I'm really happy that I had beliefs, be them religious or political. Like I've already said, I think that I was able to kind of take a stance on things. I have opinions on pretty much everything, which is why I feel like it's good to be educated, is to have an opinion. And the beliefs that I have really shaped me into the person that I am, and like the kind of things that I do. Like, for example, I practice Christianity, and I always have. Like, that's just how I grew up in the church. And I think you can kind of tell from the things that I do and like the way that I act compared to other people. I'm not saying that it makes me like high and mighty above other people, but you can definitely, like, I think, see a difference. And then, you know, just I feel like we should all be kind to everybody. Like, I don't get why people are mean to other people. And that's like a belief of mine, is that you should just be nice. Like, there's literally, you don't lose anything from being nice to people. Number 14 sounds a little bit strange, but like, it's my happy thing, is the color yellow. Like, I have yellow Converse, yellow sweaters, like yellow shirts. Like, I wear yellow all the time, and like it's gotten to the point where people just know me as the girl who wears yellow, and they're like, you haven't worn yellow in a while, like, are you okay? Like, that kind of stuff. And like, whenever we go to the store, my mom sees something yellow, she's like, here's your color. I'm like, yeah. And like, I don't know, I think it's a happy thing, and I've kind of associated it with happiness, which is good, because I don't know, it's something like tangible that's happy, which is like kind of this abstract concept, and like yellow is something that I can see. So I don't know, it's like making that connection. I think that's pretty cool. Number 15 is my job. I have a job. Somebody hired me, y'all. Like, but for real, I think I have such a great job, actually. I help my aunt run a small business, and I, like, have been once again exposed to a lot of things, and that's been like an experience for me. I kind of know the ins and outs of small businesses, like what they have to deal with, and I know how to be a vendor on Amazon, kind of like how that works. I don't really know anybody else who can do that except for obviously my aunt, because she did it before I came along. So, but yeah, I think it's a really cool skill, and I think it taught me a lot about like priorities and discipline, and I don't know, I think that was a pretty crucial part of my 2017 too. And I'll leave the link to our company down in the description. That's what it's called. You should probably check it out, because we make cool stuff all the freaking time. 16 is artistic expression. I have been creative for probably my entire life. Music and poetry and YouTube, which is kind of art, I guess. I don't know, I've kind of gotten into more like artsy things, but I feel like those I could not live without, and I don't ever want to live without, just because art is a voice, even if you're not saying something. Ooh, how deep. But yeah, I definitely think that everybody has an artistic quality within themselves. And my final point, number 17, is hope. 2017 has kind of been a train wreck, but I have hope for the future that it's gonna get better, and I have hope in everything. When things aren't really going the way that I expected or the way that I had, dreamed, I have hope that maybe the next time around it'll go better, or I start thinking of like the things that I can do to help myself improve, which I feel like a lot of people don't think about. Hope isn't just being optimistic and like wishing for the best. It's also kind of like, well, okay, I'm gonna change this and then hope for better next time, and then like repetition until I get to where I want to be. But yeah, I think a little bit of optimism goes a long way, and it might sound a little bit naive with that, but I don't know, I think hope does wonders for the soul and for the mind and the body and all that kind of stuff. That's the end of my list. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment some things down below that you're happy that you had in 2017. I will respond to all my comments because I don't really get a lot of them. So yeah, I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your break. I hope your break is longer than mine. I'm back to school on the 2nd, so yeah. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed me. I hope you enjoyed your 2017. I will see you next year, and I hope that the next 365 days are really good to you. Okay, peace out, y'all.